僕は15歳の時、自分の道を決めました。僕は夢を叶えるためにこの表を作りました。これが僕の目標でした。可動域、奥行きをイメージ、スピード、仲間を思いやる心、感謝、これが僕の目標です。あなたの目標は何ですか？
Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to MLB The Show.
Just another bad in that banner. It's your big daddy back. One half of the
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
It's the first day of September, the final full month of the regular season.
All right, ready to get underway. So in now for Colorado, Jonathan Daza.
Leading off for Colorado, the right fielder, number 2, Jonathan Daza.
Okay.
The pitch. That one's in there, and we're underway here in September, the last month of the season.
First pitch, 7:20.
The other way, dives, but it kicks off his glove. That leaves him without a throw, and they come away without an out.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
Here's Chris Bryant now. In there, and it's 0-1. Pitch. Runner on the go. Chop back up the middle. On to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. And one guy who's been great for them, Jonathan Daza.
Well, this guy's been hitting the ball out of the park. He's really making every at-bat count for something. An on-base percentage just under 500 over his last 10 games.
Jose Iglesias digging in for the Rockies. Looking to rebound today. He was 0 for 4 last night.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And in one hops the wall.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
And here is C.J. Cron. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. 2 away.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Randall Grichuk now. Lifted in the air, right center field. Harris on the move to his left. He's got it, and that is that. Rocks with a run-scoring double. It's now 1-0.
Them don't know me, word to Romy and Naomi. Opinionated, opinions hated, it's all trash. This kid the greatest, it's flaming, it's all gas. Breaking down the young and what I owed him.
We go to the bottom of the first. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
The right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
The pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Bryant makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Dansby Swanson.
We are watching one of the greatest hitters that has ever lived. You're talking about a career OPS over 1,000. Think of the other names in the conversation with this guy. Rogers Hornsby, Lou Gehrig, Jimmy Fox, Ted Williams, Babe Ruth. Just amazing.
Dansby Swanson stands in, one of the elite home run hitters in the league this year. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And it's off the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double. Well, that's going to keep the streak going. There's no stopping this guy.
And I can't even imagine the pressure he's under. He's asked about it every day from everyone, not just the media, but just anybody he comes across. And so for him to be able to concentrate, keep on getting the knocks, just remarkable. And I know he's trying to just win ball games, but honestly,
swing and a long drive. Way back there. It's got a chance. Hits the fence. Rogers with a relay throw, the tag, and he's out trying for 3. But 1 run scores, and we have a tie ball game.
The times that these guys take infield before ball games, they work on this play right here. And when it comes together perfectly, nice throw to the cutoff man, relay to third. You feel pretty good about cutting that guy off and keeping him from getting a triple and getting an out.
Here is Matt Olson. Swing, and that ball's blasted. Way back there, on its way, and it's gone. And he breaks the record now here's a speed threat outfielder Michael Harris, swinging a very hot bat in the series. 6 runs batted in on 8 hits. In there for strike 1. Line drive, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
And now it's William Contreras. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one is going to go. This place is absolutely loving it. His latest homer in an incredible season. It's 4-1. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here's Dickerson now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. And it hits the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. That one is absolutely belted. Pulls it in on the warning track. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Second inning set to go. So in now for Colorado, Brendan Rodgers.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
A wind in the pitch.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
Kicks and fires. And misses inside. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
And now 1-2. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
2-2 down. In the air left field, Dickerson sizing this one up. Pulls it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And stepping in is the speedy Garrett Hampson. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. To short. Whips it to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Man, this is pretty amazing. This guy is very efficient out there on the mound right now. Just 9 pitches in the first. He's got a chance to keep it to single digits again. Who does that?
And now it's Elias Diaz. And first offering is fouled off. And strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Here's Orlando Arcia, number 6 on the National League batting average leaderboard. Bear back to work. And there's the strike.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Hammered, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. So the lineup flips over. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Tons of pop. Right now he's 3rd in the National League in homers. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. 2nd and 3rd. Nobody out.
And that keeps his hitting streak going. He's making this look way easier than it is, Boog. Setting the record is hard enough, but to keep upping it every day like he is, I don't really know what to say anymore.
At this point, it honestly feels like it's never going to end. Absolutely remarkable. And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Ripped on a line. Can't get there. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and the lead is up to 5. Iglesias relay to 3rd, and they put the tag on him for the out. Here's Austin Riley having a huge season. Comes into the day leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Hot shot to 3rd. Sends it across to 1st. 2 out. Two outs, base is empty. And now Matt Olson up to hit. That's It's hard hit on the line. And foul ball. At the belt and fires. And that one hit to first. He takes it on his own, and that'll do it. We played 2 full. Braves 6, and the Rockies 1. Top half of the 3rd inning. So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
And a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So the batting order turns over. Next to hit for the Rockies, Jonathan Daza. Reached on an infield single his first time. That one the other way, and a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Stepping in, Chris Bryant. And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped. That's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags up for third. He's in there. Two on with one out. Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And that chance handled. Over to Swanson. He turns it. Over to first. That's 2. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Braves 6, and the Rockies 1. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the inning. And now Michael Harris.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
That one lifted to left. Bryant in position, hauls it in for the out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit. If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Contreras stands in now and watches strike one. And the righty deals. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, you know, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
Right through there, got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Now it's Alex Dickerson. Right now 6th in the National League in home runs. smoked on the ground a second. Base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Hoping to lock up a home run title down the stretch. He leads the league right now. This one high in the air to left center. Bryant gliding back. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
I'm sure he's happy with the automatic double, but you know he's wondering if it cost him an RBI right there. He put a great swing on it, drove it well, but a little bit of bad luck on the bounce. So now we'll see if they can get another 2-out hit and possibly drive in a pair.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Austin Gomber. He's making his 60th appearance of the season. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Arcia having a nice year in terms of power. Right now he's 7th in the NL in home runs. And that one is lifted in the air. Daza makes the catch, and that'll do it. 2 left for Atlanta. They lead it, though, 6-1. New inning getting started. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, C.J. Cron. To kick the pitch. That's in there, and that's strike 1. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
And here it comes. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Here's the center fielder, Randal Grichuk.
Dahl certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
0-2 as he waves at that one. One down, base is empty. This one in the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it, brings it in, and there's 2 down. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two outs. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on.
Nope. That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Two-one pitch is in there, and the count is even. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Next offering is down low. Out towards left center. Dickerson on his way over. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Put a drive into that ball, and he was rewarded for it for sure. He probably wondered a little bit if he got enough of it to clear the fence in the air, but I'm sure he's plenty happy jogging into second with the automatic double.
Here's Garrett Hampson. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Rogers around third. He'll score easily. It's 6-2.
Picks himself up at RBI. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Now the catcher up to hit, Elias Diaz. First pitch, not close. Hampson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back here in Atlanta, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Ronald Acuna Jr. And the pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that ball is gone. He made him pay for that one. His latest homer in an incredible season. It's 7-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Dansby Swanson next up for the Braves. Left field, way back there. Bangs off the wall. Relay throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Drove that ball nicely. Put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
So man aboard. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. And that's in there for strike one. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be able to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Well struck right field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Swanson caught up now trying to get to third. Iglesias relay to second. The tag out. He can't scramble back in time. Baseball's unbreakable record has been broken. The most consecutive games with a hit. Truly one of the sport's most sacred records. This is a moment that will be remembered and replayed for many years to come.
Well, I know I didn't think it'd be broken. In fact, I didn't think anyone would even get close. His perseverance and his ability to grind out hits day after day has just been awesome. And there are a lot of great hitters out there, but no one else can maintain the level of excellence he has over such a long stretch of games.
Man at first, and now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the first inning. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And now it rolls all the way to the wall. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
First and second, 1 out. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Lifted in the air, out to left. Bryant makes the grab. 2 down. Now in for the Braves, William Contreras. 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer back in the first.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it hits the fence. 1 run across. Rogers with a relay home. The tag out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. We played 4. It's the Braves 8 and the Rockies 2. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. Freed back to work. Strike on the inside corner. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Bounced out to short. Throw on to Olson. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Line drive, base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Jonathan Daza steps to the plate. Out to short. Dives, and he can't hang on. He decides to hold on to it. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. First offering, and it just misses. McMahon at second. Daza over at first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Late with the swing there. 2 on, 1 out. Gets under and pops it up. Olsen puts the squeeze on that one. Out number 2.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
And now here is Jose Iglesias. On the ground to the left. Swanson handles. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. 2 left for Colorado, and it's still 8-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Down the left fielder, Alex Dickerson. Pitch. Right through there for a strike. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Jose Urena appears to be getting loose. Left-hand batter waits. Line drive. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. Dickerson hung up in a rundown now. Here's the tag, and he's out. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Daza pulls it down, 2 away down. So 2 down now, and here is Orlando Arcia. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. Iglesias with a relay throw. Tag, too late, he scores. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Jose Urena, on for his 40th appearance of the year.
So at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. That one ripped left field. And out of here. Dansby Swanson hits one out. His latest homer in an incredible season. It's 11-2. another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Bird. He squared it up and knew it was going.
2 outs, nobody on. Austin Riley, the next to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And the right-hander deals. In for a strike. 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Well, no surprise with this decision to delay the game. The rain is here, and it doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon. And we're going to have to sit tight, Chris.
Yep, Hoog, I don't see a break in the storm coming anytime soon. And I've got my 499 weather app, which is pretty trusty. And the radar says it's going to stay this way for at least another hour. So if that's the case, get ready for some new pitchers to take the mound when we get back.
Welcome back, and we have good news. The tarp is off the field, the weather is cleared, and we're about ready to resume play. Max Fried stays in the game after a long delay, so we'll see how that impacts him. At the plate to get us started again, C.J. Cron. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Next offering is in for a strike. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Acuna there, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. And now the center fielder, Randal Grichuk. And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna on the move to his right. 2 up, 2 down. So up next, Brendan Rodgers.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
In the air, left side, Dickerson should have this one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Braves 11 and the Rockies 2. Back here at the ballpark, and now the first baseman, Matt Olson. The pitch. Ground ball right side, knocks it down, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. So digging in, Michael Harris, 1 for 3. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. That one drilled left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
1 down. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, William Contreras.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Now a fly ball to right center. Grichuk ranging back. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at 2nd, and he moves up to 3rd. Now 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Alex Dickerson. Here's a rocket out to left. Bryant makes the catch, and that'll do it. One left for Atlanta, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. Back at Truist Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Garrett Hampson. And a pitch. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So, man aboard, Elias Diaz digging in for the Rockies. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Out to center. Harris drifts towards it. And there's one away. So up next, Ryan McMahon. In there for strike 1. And he deals. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Now here is Jonathan Daza. In there, and it's 0-1. Here comes a pitch. Up the middle, and it gets by him.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's the left fielder, Chris Bryant. Next pitch is popped up. Riley under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 2 left for Colorado. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Welcome back, bottom of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball, and oh, this one high and deep, way back there. That'll touch down off the base of the fence. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. He elevates that a little bit more. It's definitely out of here.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Albies leads off second with nobody out. swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. The run comes in to score from second, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Back-to-back base hits. I tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Arcia around third. He'll score, and they extend their lead. The relay to third, and he's out. But they do get a run.
Well, the defense definitely on the clock with that one. Everything had to be perfect to get the runner at third. And you talk about a throw on the money, the relay to third, just a good job all the way around.
Ryan Feltner taking over on the mound. Dansby Swanson next up for the Braves. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And it bangs up against the wall. And he's got a double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
So digging in, Austin Riley. That one ripped. And gone! Austin Riley goes deep. His 23rd of the year. It's 15-2. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
So one out, nobody on. Here's Matt Olson. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it hits the top of the wall. Rogers relay to second, but he's in there easily.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here's a speed threat, Michael Harris. That one hammered left field. That's back there. That one is gone. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they tack on to their lead. It's 17-2. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Tyler Kinley. William Contreras will hit next. Late swing, fouled off. And a pitch. Base knock center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Singy, he squared that one up in a big way. So let's take another look at it with StatCast. Nerd assemble.
Just incredible power in this swing as it came off the bat at 117 miles per hour. He saw it all the way. Really good weight transfer and just demonstrated some exceptional bat speed with that swing. Man, impressive.
Can't glove it cleanly. There's one. And he'll hold on to it, so they get one. Man at first, Ozzie Albies now at the plate. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. Ozzie Albies goes yard. And they add to their lead. It's 19-2.
There, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So here's the Braves designated hitter, Orlando Arcia. Slice to right. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, dude. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. And you know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Here's Acuna now. Line drive, caught. We look ahead to inning number 8. Braves lead this one 19-2. Ready to begin the 8th. And now Jose Iglesias. Freed back to work. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Digging in, C.J. Cron. And that's in there for strike one. The pitch. Strike two.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Iglesias gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. Into center. Harris settles underneath it. Puts the squeeze on that one. One down. Here's the center fielder, Randal Grichuk. first pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
The pitch. In the air, center field. Harris under it. Makes the catch for the out. Man at first. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Next for Colorado, Garrett Hampson.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Two outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Fly ball to right. Acuna there. Makes the catch, inning over.
I travel by car down to Tampa City to city, trying to reach the people and sell my CDs. This is my grind, it's what I'm committed to. If it don't sound good, maybe it.
Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. And the right-hander back to work. Base hit, so a runner aboard to start the inning.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Now, Austin Riley rips one to right, and there's a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Matt Olson up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Swanson over at second. Riley on at first with nobody out. In the air, left field. Bryant on the move. Makes a nice running catch. Runner tagging for third. Not in time. He's safe. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. And the lead continues to grow. William Contreras getting ready to hit. he might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the warning track, and he hauls it in. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Through 8 full, Braves on top, 20-2. We go to the 9th, and here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kirby Yates. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. And the pitch. Check swing. Now to look down to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Righty delivers. In the air, right field. That's a base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
And here is Ryan McMahon. That one's in there, 0-1. And a swing and a miss. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now one away.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Jonathan Daza digging in for the Rockies. In there, and it's 0-1. Right-handed reliever. Strike 2. On the ground, into the outfield, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So first and second with one man gone, and now it's going to be Chris Bryant. In there for strike 1. And now just 2 outs away.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
So first and second with 2 outs. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. And that one ripped to left, and he boots it.
Well done, drives in the run. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
First and second, 2 down. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies, C.J. Cron. And that's in there for strike 1. Swings through that.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Two on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think these guys have forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
Ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes.